Hi everyone! Welcome to another hashtag Pia Talks About vlog. And if you haven't watched my first vlog, it's all about my experience as an ESL teacher. And for today's video, I will be giving you some tips and some do's and don'ts or precautions if you're an aspiring freelance model just like myself. So, quick disclaimer, I am in no way the best or a good freelance model when it comes to this field. I'm still a newbie and I'm still learning, but I'm giving you these tips that I wish someone gave to me before I started this. So, I hope that you will learn something from this and that you will keep this in mind, especially nowadays that some people are pretending to be the photographer, pero they're just using you, and not only using you, but they don't really have any good intentions when it comes to getting you as their model. So, let's start! So I have some guides that I took down on my phone so that I will be able to tell you everything that I need to say, okay? So for the first one, tip number one is join groups. Whether it's group from Facebook or I don't know if there's a group in Twitter regarding freelancing. But number one yon sa Facebook. You can find different freelancing groups there, especially XDeal. So XDeal is like exchange deal. Whether it's you helping the photographer update their portfolio or you updating your portfolio, because to be a freelance model, you also need to have that portfolio na maipakita mo sa mga photographers na yeah, this was the works or the photo shoots that I went for. This is my photographer. This is where we shoot it. And also, dun ka kasi makakahanap ng mga legit talaga. And you can ask them anything. Especially when it comes to a photographer na you just want to verify if it's safe to go with them. Doon mo din maaaral kung ano yung mga terms na ginagamit nila when it comes to photography and modeling. And tip number 2 is poses. Poses is really important. I learned doing poses ng maayos when I started watching YouTube videos. So YouTube videos helped me a lot. And you don't have to keep on saying to yourself na, ang pangit ko, hindi bagay tong pose na to or whatever. Because there would be times that the pose that you're trying to achieve doesn't look good right now. But in certain concepts, so concept is like yung idea na or theme na gusto nyo i-shoot nung photographer. So there would be concepts na yung tingin mo awkward, hindi bagay sa'yo na pose. Turns out, doon siya bagay sa ganong concept. So don't be too hard on yourself if you think that some poses doesn't suit you. Kasi maaaral mo din yan along the way. And third tip, this one is really, really, really important. Boundaries. So, when I say boundaries, this can be sa pagsabi ng oo at hindi. It can also be the boundary that you will set sa mga locations or kung hanggang saan lang ba yung budget mo pag pupunta ka in a certain location, or kung magkano ba yung kailangan mong gastusin when it comes to your clothing, or parang it's basically yun yung magsasabi sa'yo na hanggang dito lang. This is enough. I have to stop. This is a no. or this is a go. So, why am I saying set your boundaries? Kasi there would be times na merong mga pushy na photographer. So, if your gut tells you that's a fucking no, then it's a no, babe. Huwag mo ipilit. Kasi ikaw yung mahihirapan. And not only will you make it hard for yourself, pero it will make everything awkward. Hindi ka makakilos ng ayos, hindi ka makakapag-post ng ayos. So, pag sinabi ng gut mo na, I don't think this is right, I'm out, then you're out. Politely tell your photographer na you're declining the offer, and just say na you just don't think that it suits you, or hindi kasi kaya ng budget mo, or hindi mo kaya magpunta dun sa certain location na paggagawaan rather ang concept. Number 4. So, for number 4, this is also important. I learned this when I joined the Facebook group. So, manage your expectations. So, why am I saying manage your expectations? Kasi there would be times na you're expecting magkakaroon ka ng pera sa pag-freelance. Babe, that's not gonna happen in a snap. Like, that's going to be way beyond. Kung sa artista nga, they have to be extras, they have to go on auditions. Walang difference when it comes to freelancing. You have to prove yourself that you're worthy of the photographer's money. So, maging thankful ka na if yung photographer is nag-offer ng snack sa'yo, or binigyan ka ng transpo fee, or ng, alam mo yan, like, konting pera. Kasi not everyone will give you any amount or even a snack.
So my first ever experience, I didn't get anything, and I was lucky enough kasi yun nga, consider yourself lucky if you were able rather to receive any amount of money, and be thankful if you were given any snack or treat from the photographer. So I was thankful for the second photographer that I had, and yun nga, merong libreng dinner that night. And then yung third one is, if I remember it correctly, she gave me a certain amount of money, and also the fourth one. So
Huwag kang, alam mo yun, not because someone gave you any amount, lahat na sila magbibigay. Kasi you still have a long way to go. So, be thankful or consider yourself lucky. Pero if wala, still be thankful. Kasi not everyone will be picking you among everyone else. So, also, manage your expectations. Kasi not everyone is already good enough. So, I'm not saying na hayaan mo naman magsettle ka sa, putyo-putyo lang na photographer just for you to have something for your portfolio. Maging picky ka, at the same time, manage your expectation. Paano mo gagawin yun? Like, I know that's your question. How am I going to be picky if I'm going to manage my expectation? You're going to be picky on who your photographer will be in terms of being comfortable with them. Kasi unang usap pa lang sa messenger, you will already know na, okay, this is not for me. I'm not comfortable talking with this person. But manage your expectation when it comes to the result. Kasi yung result, that will be from you. So, alam mo yun, yes, they are the one who's editing it. They are the one who's taking photographs of you. Pero, tandaan mo na not everyone is also a professional photographer. Some of them are just hobbyists, and some of them are still starting their career when it comes to photography. So, parehas lang kayo. You're both building your portfolio, and wag mo i-expect or wag mo hanapin sa kanila yung mga nasa professional scene na. And lastly, ayun nga, be picky. Like, don't just pick anyone else just for you to have a photo shoot. Kasi hindi din naman siya, huwag mo i-consider na, ay, kasi sabi nila opportunity knock once. When it comes to freelancing, especially if bago ka pa lang. And especially here in modeling, sweetheart, madami pang chance, madami sila. If may isang hindi mo tinanggap, meron ka pang makukuha. Sometimes, it's much better. So, huwag ka magpadala dun sa emotion mo na kailangan ko kasi na madaming mailagay sa portfolio ko. Aanuhin mo yung madaming nailagay sa portfolio mo if yung mga results naman is either not good because you weren't comfortable doing some poses or you don't really like the photographer. Tandaan mo na whatever you feel, kala mo hindi siya nakikita ng ibang tao. Pero in front of the camera, they can really see what you're feeling. So, yung simpleng kunot ng noo mo, ganyan. Like, hindi mo siya matatago sa camera. And hindi ka din makakakilos ng ayos and makakapag-execute ng magagandang poses. So now, let's jump to the do's and don'ts. I'll give you 5 things to do and 3 things not to do. So, first one, ask your photographer if where would be the location for the set, what will be the time, kailan ba yung photoshoot na yun. Para dun pa lang, alam mo na whether you will say no or you will say yes. Kasi there are times na other people tend to say yes. Tapos, on the day or before or alam mo yun, naka-oo na sila. Tapos nung napapag-usapan na yung location, yung time, and kung kailan, yung date, biglang, ay, hindi po pala ako pwede for that day, or for that time, or hindi ko kayang mag-commute papunta sa location na yun. If you're from the south, like me, and most of the time, this is a heads up, most of the time, lagi pong nasa QC ang mga photoshoot. Why? It's because of the park there. I think it's some nature, something in QC. That's usually the to-go photoshoot location of the photographers. And second of all is, alamin mo kung ano yung concept. If alam mo na yung concept, maghanap ka sa closet mo ng ano ba yung clothes mo na meron ka na pwede or suitable for that concept. They will give you ideas on what the concept will be. Pero merong mga photographers na they want this certain specific clothing. So, pag nalaman mo yung concept, tanongin mo na agad, sir or ma'am, do you have any specific dress or clothing in mind so that I can search it whether I have it or not, or none. Rather. Tapos, if tingin mo meron naman and they don't want any or they didn't say anything specific, then send them out the clothings that you have. Like, let's say, Queen's Gambit inspired or vintage inspired, retro inspired. Then, meron kang nahanap na retro dress or you mixed and matched your clothes and you found a perfect retro attire. Then, wear it, send it to them, ask them if okay na ba yun. And third one, if wala kang clothing na available. Sorry, it's not the third one. This is the continuation of the second two. So, yeah, eto, if wala kang damit for that certain concept, just like what I did for the recent shoot that I had. So, ito yung pinaka the best na gawin. PS, please don't spend too much for your clothing. Unless sigurado ka na yung dress mo, yung blouse mo, yung skirt mo, pants mo, or whatever that is na accessory mo is magagamit mo for future photo shoots or pag-aalis ka or you're going somewhere else. Pero if not, the best thing to do is borrow from your friend, borrow from your cousins. If meron kang cousin na, the same size as you are or almost the same size. Tapos, kung wala pa din, then try asking if they know someone else who can lend you for a day, and then sabi mo, ibabalik mo din naman agad. So, wag ka gumastos for something na hindi ka naman sigurado if magagamit mo pa or hindi. And the third one, so ito, yung third one naman is if no choice ka na talaga, wala ka nang mahiraman. Cousin, friends don't have it, your friends of friend don't have it, even your parents doesn't have it. So, kausapin mo yung photographer, ask them, sir or ma'am, do you have any other concepts in mind that we can do? Kasi I really don't have anything for that concept. Kasi magbibigay naman sila. It's impossible for a photographer to not have 3. That's like the minimum concepts that they have in mind. 3 concepts. And they usually make you choose pa nga eh. Like, they'll give it to you and tell you, pili ka whether you want this or that or the other one. And which one of those do you have any suitable clothing? Kasi, syempre, nag-a-adjust din naman sila for you. So, yeah, that's the third one. And the fourth one is, super, please lang, tandaan nyo to. If you're going to make a studio shoot, please bring someone else with you. Why am I saying this? Even if your gut says, I trust this photographer, I'm comfortable talking with girl or boy, it's your safety, it's for you. So, don't compromise your safety. Politely ask the photographer, sir or ma'am, can I bring my friend or can I bring my, if you're in a relationship, my boyfriend or my girlfriend with me? Kasi usually naman pumapayag sila as long as sinabihan mo sila. And why am I saying this? Kasi hindi mo naman alam anong possible mangyari since it's a studio shoot, the 5th one. And this will be the last due in my list. So, make sure you have everything. I mean, literally everything. From your clothes, your shoes, your accessories, your makeup, your comb, like anything that's necessary to bring it with you. Make sure that you have it with you the day before pa lang or the night before para hindi ka sobrang nangangarag na, oh shit, nakalimutan ko yung ganito, hala, nakalimutan ko yung ganyan, sir, I wasn't able to bring this. Kasi it will not only compromise your shoot, mahihiya ka din dun sa photographer. Kasi syempre, lalo na kung matagal nyo nang pinag-isipan and pinag-usapan yung shoot na yun. Now, let's go to the don'ts. This is just 3 things. Please, remember, huwag kang malilate sa shoot. If malilate ka man, ahead of time, tell your photographer, sir, ma'am, I'll be late for certain minutes, let's say an hour or half hour, but never be late without telling them. Kasi, syempre, naglaan sila ng oras for you. Be kind enough or not even kind enough. It's like a human decency na, alam mo yun, if someone gave you their time, huwag mo aksayahin without them knowing your whereabouts. Kasi magtataka din sila na, nasan ka? And the second one is, never say yes if you know for a fact na hindi ka makakapunta. Problema to na nakikita ko dun sa group na sinalihan ko na may mga photographers na nagagalit kasi nga umoo si model, ganyan, and hindi naman nagsabi, hindi sisipot. I had this experience, pero it wasn't really intentional kasi that day, nagkaroon ako ng LBM, so
Morning, early in the morning pa lang, I message around, if I'm not mistaken, that's 5:30 in the morning or 6. I messaged the photographer kasi tatlo sila, group of friends, and yung isa doon yung kausap ko talaga. Sabi ko na, sir, I'm so sorry, I won't be able to go with you sa shoot kasi nga, yun yung case ko na ina-LBM ako. Alam mo naman, bumiyahe ko all the way from Laguna to Manila na ganun yung state ng chan ko. Like, magkakalat tayo doon, be?
And the third one is, since you're still new, like me, don't expect nga na magkakaroon ka ng money from this. If you think na you can leave your job agad-agad and do freelancing, you have to test the water first. That's what everyone, hindi lang sa freelancing ng photography and modeling yung magsasabi sa'yo nun. Every freelancers, yun yung sasabihin nila sa'yo na test the water first. Kasi feeling mo okay yung freelance for you, pero once you start doing it, hindi siya agad nag-work out. So it's better to do it as a hobby first, or mag-freelance ka pero parang, you know, side hustle mo lang, pero never make it as your own or your only, rather, income generating. Kasi pag ganun yung ginawa mo, what if mayroong kumuha sa'yo pero hindi ka binayaran? Eh di wala, nga ka, girl. So yeah, I think that would be all for today. And before we end our vlog, I will be showing you some snippets of my recent shoot in Poblacion, Makati. It's in filling station, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll show you the results of the photo shoot once I got my photos from Sir Ram. That's my photographer for my recent shoot. If you also need some photo or videographer and photographer for your events, or you just want to have a shoot, you can contact him. I will be giving his username in Instagram on the description box below, and you can contact him, ask him his rates. He's been doing this for I think a year now or two. So yeah, I hope you enjoy our video today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye! Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also the thumbs up. Bye!